Okay, step number 8, finishing strong. This is all about getting started, and I brought the 2 heavyweights here to tell you how to best set yourself up for success. We've got Royal Ambassador, Mr. Alex Morton over here, Star Royal, soon to be Pinnacle, Brad Alcazan. Guys, you know, action is like pushing the start button on your business. How do you get that newest person into action?
Get them into action. I mean, you guys heard it, step 8, take action, guys. Commit. You're starting your own business, and the biggest thing that you have to do is, absolutely commit and just start believing in yourself and, follow the system. Help your newest person, get started the right way, put some belief into them, put some confidence, into them, and help them, really launch their business.
Yeah, getting the support from your circle of influence, making sure that they know, hey, you're getting into a business, you're going to treat it like a business. Brad, what's the advice you give the newest person?
I think getting started really is having effective days. We're all busy, we have family, and we have school and work and other things in our lives, but you have to find the time to build your business. Have effective days. What does that mean? How many times per day are you sharing your story, sharing the Vemma story with a new person? Number 1, sharing the product and how this product can help someone feel better physically. You've heard it today, in step 4 on the product, but obviously finding those new affiliates, finding people that see what you see. So how many times per day are you sharing the story? And then it really always boils down to the number of new orders left and right. Getting started, you've made the list, you know how to invite, take massive action, get fired up, and let's get busy. Let's get to work, and let's help you rank advance and become the next success story with Vemma.
My dad always told me, I don't know if he heard it somewhere, if he made it up, but he says it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And the energy, the enthusiasm. I've seen some of your blogs, and some of them look like they're like a 2 or 3 verb blog. A couple in there. Talk to me about the importance of putting, not only treating it like a business and getting serious about it, but the importance of putting some tonality behind what you say, the importance of putting some excitement in what you say. So many people, they're like, I'm really excited about this. And why don't you tell your face that you're excited? Because I can't get it from you. And so much communication is nonverbal, it's expressions, it's what you're doing. So you seem to have got this all figured out. You're waiting to go. You're like,
I'm ready.
If you would just shut up, BK, I will take it.
Let me go. Yeah, guys, when you're starting your own business, man, it's not what you say, it's going to be how you say it. If this really, truly is going to be that vehicle, Vemma's your answer, to get you from A to B, to help you get out of that 9 to 5, to help you retire mom and dad, to help you pay off student loan debt, to help you get to where you want to go in life. You got to be excited. It's not what you say, it is how you say it. And in this business, you have to give up to go up. You have to make sacrifices, guys. Put down the Xbox 360, put down the PS3. Tell boyfriend to go home, tell girlfriend to go on a vacation, guys, and focus on your business, guys. Because if you treat Vemma like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. You treat it like a multi-million-dollar business, it can pay you $1 million. And like BK talked about, conviction, guys. You have to know where you are going. So you got to be excited. When we started this thing, 3 years back. At Arizona State, guys, there was no credibility, there were no BMWs, there was no one making much money, so we had to be excited, and people follow people who are excited, and people follow people who know exactly where they are going.
Mm-hmm. I think this is the first time that we've actually done something together since that Young Renegades. What was it called?
Crusaders.
Young Crusaders, yeah. Young Renegades. Young Crusaders, and you were just... You were 49 cycles, man. You were 1 away.
We lied. We said I was platinum.
He goes, just roll it up to platinum. All right, so we did a platinum. But it was actually, a diamond when we did that. And you guys have come so far. Both of you guys have come so far. I mean, I'm proud of what you've done. In getting started, getting into action, what are some of the things that you have your team? If you're sitting here talking to that brand new person, they're watching it on their phone, and they're looking for you to say, "Hey, tell me, I'll be excited. What do I have to do to get myself into action?"
I think you can get your calendar out and schedule your first 2 home events. I find that the business really grows best in the home event small meeting setting. And so I encourage you to get your calendar out, get your upline gold or diamond, and let's lock in 2 times in the next 48 hours that you're going to get some people together. I don't care if it's at the park, dude. I don't care if it's in your living room. I don't care if it's, you know, on the beach. You can do a meeting anywhere. But the habit of getting people together, so schedule those first 2, and and that might be in the evening. You know, you might most of our business kind of grows, especially if people have class, maybe in the afternoon. But why don't you get up and have 2 one-on-ones, maybe before 12 o'clock. So maybe schedule one-on-one meetings with some people that may be a little more important. They need a little bit more face-to-face time. Get 2 home events locked up and load up your Skype, get your phone ready, and start doing some 3-way calls. And find yourself sharing your story, sharing the product effectively. And I think the other key before that is just really getting that list out and inviting people right. How come people have great events and they have people show up? They learn how to invite. We talked about that in these steps. So get that invite ready. Get the times on your calendar.
But take a second with the team here and talk about some of the most effective invitations. Because you guys are like, in the whole YPR, you guys are the best at what you do. What are some of the effective invitations you've had to be able to get people to show up at a home event?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just really short with it. I cleared their schedule. I'm excited about a business like Alex talked about. I'm fired up. I'm excited about something that's going to change my future. It's going to change my life, and I think it can change yours. So I cleared their schedule. I'm excited about something that's going to be huge, and I want to show you what we're doing. In fact, I want to introduce you to my good friend BK. When you hear his story, it will blow your mind. So I don't really go into details about Vemma, Verve. I don't want them to go ask a friend and go online and try to find out all this stuff. Until they try the product, they hear the story, and they see the big picture, that's when people make the decision. So I really am just fired up about the idea of starting something new that's never been done before.
I love it. What's the best advice you can give that newest person?
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's just following the system. You know, these 8 steps are designed for you to follow. You know, we've gone through the trial and error. You know, we fell on our face, you know, lots and lots of times, you guys, but we went through the process. So now what you're hearing with these steps 1 through 8 is exactly what you got to do to become, you know, successful. Like Brad talked about, I'm going to reiterate it, guys. Your list, inviting the right way, and like Brad talked about, your first 2 days, 48 hours in the business, set up a home event, set up an exposure, you know, use your upline, and talk about the story, talk about the product, and why, you know, Vemma makes so much sense right now.
Well, hey, you know, you guys have been talking about home events. We've got a home event DVD. If you go to VemmaVideo.com, you got those on a website. If you have Apple TV hooked up, it's like $100, and you can actually put it on your phone and put it right onto your TV there. But why don't you talk a little bit about some of the things, because we haven't covered this in any of the 8 steps, some of the things that make a home event great. I know taking off your shoes is a big deal with you, but what are the things that you need to have in place to make a home event effective?
You won't believe how that smell can really throw off your home event, so maybe don't take off
Light
your
it,
shoes.
bring a candle.
Yeah. No, I think, number 1, have product. You know, I go to home events and they don't have product, and it's so frustrating when you're getting people excited about this healthy product.
Another good reason to buy an affiliate pack.
You gotta have an affiliate pack. Everybody that has had success, the ones we see have the most success started that way because they have product on hand, in the car, on the go, they can pass it out, share it with people. But the key, obviously having product on hand. Have your Wi-Fi, have your laptop or TV hooked up to the computer so you can show a couple videos, and really, you know, put the distractions, the dogs, get the kids out the house, you know, really get focused on 30 minutes of content, of really good, confident, you know, material that you're excited about sharing with this new person. So I encourage you, number 1, get the product, get the Wi-Fi hooked up. Make sure you know that video BK just talked about. The home event video is phenomenal. Young people play YPR voice. And I think if you really set the mood, let everybody kind of gather, hey guys, let's get started, you know, and start maybe 5 after, and really lock in on why you're excited. Share with them why you're doing this, kind of do a brief intro, maybe play the video, and then go over 2 key points, why the product and why the opportunity, why the business. End your presentation with the numbers and obviously show them a success story. Success leaves clues. I think you know, the proof's in the pudding. When people can see somebody else making it happen, that's when they make that decision. So I think, you know, end it in 25, 30 minutes. The meeting after the meeting is where people really become clear on what they want to do with this, and you can get people started. So I think having product, have the computer, get the distractions out the way, and do that twice a day effectively, get your upline involved, and watch your business grow.
But you know, one of the things when you're hosting a home event, make sure that your house smells good. I joked about lighting a candle. But man, you walk into somebody's house and it smells funky. It's not the right tone you want to set. Have some music playing in the background. Nothing crazy, but just, when you walk into a stark room with no music versus walking into a room where the lighting might be, a little softer, might be the music's there. It's just a little more inviting, and you're setting the stage for your presentation. In your back office, you can download this little questionnaire that you can hand out afterwards, because a lot of people kind of are afraid to ask the question, hey, what do you think? Where do you see yourself? And this little questionnaire in your back office, home event questionnaire, allows a person to make one of three choices. Hey, do you see yourself, not giving a crap about health or wealth? Do you see yourself just with the health? Or do you see yourself, hey, let's look at this from a business standpoint? And so that little thing might be able to help you. But Alex, what advice do you have for setting up effective home events?
Yeah, the home event, like Brad talked about, music is definitely key. Make it inviting. Don't make it no one wants to come to a meeting or a business reception. We honestly call it, I just joined this movement. I just joined this, revolution. People like to be a part of something bigger than them. And, when you're having a home event, keep it short, simple, sweet, and to the point. And my biggest tip is you got to close. I mean, you've got to close people into the business, guys, whether it's going to be a customer or whether it's going to be, the next rock star affiliate. You have to get them involved in the business. My biggest tip, honestly, is remove objections. Talk about, if they don't have any time, they don't have the money, they don't believe it, they don't understand it. Talk about the objections while you're presenting the information. We do it every single time. And then it leaves them no doubt that they're going to get involved in your business. Like BK talked about, they're either going to A, get involved to become healthier, or B, they're going to want to make money. Everybody likes to make money. Everybody likes to be healthy. So what we have is exactly what the people need.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to ask, because they're waiting for you to ask what they think or what they want to do or where they see themselves in the business. And so don't be afraid of that. And if somebody says, hey, it's not for me right now, don't blow them off. My dad used to tell me, hey, if you don't make a sale, you make a friend. And we all need more friends. And so just build your network, because you never know when the timing for that person is going to be perfect for what we're doing. Just stay in touch with them. Tie yourself together, through social media and stay in touch. Hey, Brad, any last words of advice for this newest affiliate watching about this getting started step?
Get fired up.
Let's get fired up.
Get fired up. I think, honestly, set the goal the first 90 days, first 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and really map that goal out and focus on creating the most bronze, silvers, and golds. If you help people get their 6 customers, you help a new person get to bronze, silver, then gold. The one who creates the most success stories wins. Build your business with a affiliate pack culture, and let's make 2014 the best year for you ever.
I love it. Alex, any last words of wisdom?
Yeah, when getting started, you got to get excited. And really just decide. Make that commitment. Just decide that this is who you are. This is what you're going to do. And any other peripheral, nonsense over here or over here, people saying it's, one of these things over here, people being negative over here, guys, you have to focus on the end goal and focus and begin your Vemma business with the end in mind. I'll never forget sitting on my couch 3 years ago when I was making a couple $100 a month. Brad Alcassin said, what does it feel like to make 10 grand a week? And I said, I don't know. And then he told me, you're never going to make 10 grand a week then. So you have to see yourself living that lifestyle, feel what it feels like to become successful, and start today. Okay, don't wait. Start today. Start presenting today, guys. Follow the system like we talked about here, and just decide and just never stop until you get there. And I'm telling you, you can have a huge 2014, guys, because Vemma is going to be number one.
That's it.
No matter what. And you guys can be the next big success story. I mean, sitting up here, speaking on stage, guys, changing lives all over the world and living your dream.
Hey guys, this business is all about having conversations. This business is all about caring about people, how they are with their health, how they are with their financial picture. We've got the answer that people are looking for. We just got to decide to get great at telling the story. And the better that we get at it, the more success that's going to come your way. We've got an app that allows you to send out text messages, so you can have Alex talk to your prospects, you can have Chris Powell talk to your prospects, you can have me talk to your prospects. But the purpose behind that is just to be able to start the conversation. Like Brad mentioned, the most effective way to be able to build your business is to have these home events. If you can't do the home events, do OOVOO calls. If you haven't signed up for OOVOO, OOVOO.com, sign up. It's kind of like Skype with a lot of people. And it's about conversations, about connecting people to leaders that are upline from you that have a vested interest in helping you get successful. So team, congratulations on completing your 8-step action plan. Now, the secret to success is putting it into action. And that's all on you. I mean, we can only cheer, we can only inform, we can only inspire, we can only educate, but it's up to you, man. If it's up to me, it is up to you. So let's make this thing happen. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at an event because it's important to stay plugged in. So see you at an event. Give these guys a hug, give me a hug, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, guys.